to determine who answered today, since Mr. Gaskins has had all that information throughout the course of this investigation and by way of discovery, and since he had every opportunity to find out who that number belonged to, he certainly could have made that call, or somebody could have made that call on his behalf, and therefore the objection was sustained. Now, tell me, Mr. Gaskins, what you're asking this witness to do right now.
Let me go back to the first issue that I raised about the 201 exchange.
I'm not sure what.
I know who that phone number belongs to.
Okay.
And I want to find out from him.
He doesn't know who it belongs to.
It belongs to a voicemail system.
Well, he said he didn't know who it belonged to, so.
Well, if he dials it, the voicemail system is going to answer.
Well, you can put that evidence on when you choose. He doesn't know, and I'm not going to have him dial it in this courtroom today. Okay. You can call somebody and have them dial that number on your own case. All right?
Okay.
So where are we now?
Okay. Where we are now is that he's indicated that he's not familiar with the.
And I would say we won't know what the response is if he dials the number.
He will hear the response.
Well, he won't know anything except what he hears. That's hearsay. That's coming in from somewhere else. Nobody knows where it's coming in from. So in any event, the objection's sustained. So where are we now?
That's probably all I have then.
Okay, are you going to, well, I sent the jury out. You wanted to show him your phone. I wasn't sure exactly what the purpose of that was.
Well, I'll go back to that. I don't want my phone to lose my telephone though.
Well, I mean, if anybody else wants to lend you their phone, you can use theirs. But I don't understand what is your intention by handing a telephone to the officer and asking him to do something, please?
I intend to demonstrate that telephone numbers within the telephone messaging system are assigned different numbers than the telephones have. For example, my telephone number is 834. My voicemail telephone number is 8. If you dial my voicemail answering system, the record that is created on those bills is a telephone call to 8219, not a record to 8346. The telephone call to my office will never show up on any telephone record anywhere in the world. The only number that will show up is the telephone call to the voicemail message center, where you leave a message and can pick it up using the same code, the same telephone number, and it generates no record anywhere.
Well, I assume it generates a record as to what number you call, whether it's the voicemail number or your office number.
Right, it generates a record
for of the number you call.
The voicemail number that you call.
Which is the number you call.
And the voicemail message tells you that the number that you have reached belongs to someone else. But that number doesn't get recorded. My point is...
Reported to what? By what? What do you mean?
Show up anywhere, any place. There is no record keeping.
Well, I mean, you may have to put on evidence to show all that. Are you familiar with what he's talking about?
No, sir, not at all.
All right. He's not familiar with what you're talking about, so if you want to do a demonstration, you'll have to call your own witness to demonstrate. Okay. I don't preclude you calling a witness to demonstrate what you're trying to show, but I'm not going to allow you to conduct a demonstration in this courtroom from the testimony of a witness who is not familiar with what you're talking about.
I understand.
Okay. All right. Objection sustained. Without prejudice of the right to call it, for you to call a witness to show what it is you're trying to show. Okay?
I may have one more.
That's fine.
When the jury comes
That's
back.
fine. All right, why don't we take a little break? We'll be in recess about 5 minutes, but then the jury will be back, I hope.